Hi, good evening guys and girls, Richard G here, hope you're all well and good and you're enjoying whatever you're vaping on. Thought I'd do a quick review for Simon over at Tonic on one of his newer juices. I've had this juice, this batch was sent to me and I took delivery of it on Saturday. I had a 10ml sample sent a couple of weeks ago and I really enjoyed it. The bottle I've got now I took delivery on Saturday, so I don't know if it's been steeped or not, but the review I'm going to do for is this one, Key Lime Pie. So I'll have a quick toot and we'll start with the review. Okay, so as I said already, I've had this juice and it's very similar to the one that I tried a couple of weeks ago. So the juice itself, this is probably one of the more unusual looking juices that Simon does. It's a peachy colour, but also as well it's kind of cloudy. I didn't see that on the original one. I don't know if this is just my batch or if that's kind of intentional, or maybe the flavourings. But it's certainly not a clear juice. It's a slightly cloudy juice. I don't know if that's coming through on the video. 70-30 mix. It does feel a little bit looser than the normal juices, so it's going to go through any of your basic tanks that you guys may be using. As far as the juice, as I said, I only just took delivery of this on Saturday. Today was the first time that I vaped this juice, and I've been working with a colleague of mine, Vince, who's kind of be watching this video, and I said I'd give him a shout out. So yeah, and as soon as I started vaping it, Vince was like, "Blimey, that you can really smell it. The flavour and the off the vapour is really quite strong." And he was like, "It reminds me of something. It reminds me of something." And as I was vaping it, we were kind of both on the same wavelength. The lime in there, which is the predominant flavour, the lime reminded me, and it reminded Vince of the chocolate lime sweets. It's the lime element is it tastes like the lime in this. So you imagine a lime chocolate without the chocolate. That's the lime flavour you're going to get. It's not too sour. It's not such a sour citrus taste that you're going to kind of look like you're sucking on a lemon. It was a nice balanced lemon, citrus and lime flavour, should I say. So yeah, so it's not too overpowering. As far as the vape itself, you get the lime just at the end of the inhale, and then as you exhale, that's when the lime really does kick in. Now the key lime pie, as the dessert is, it's a very creamy, a cream-based dessert. So as you exhale, you get the lime, and that's when that cream kicks in, and then you get the biscuit. Now I've tasted quite a few juices quite recently, and the biscuit was there, but it's not really definite. You can definitely taste the biscuit in this one. It does really complement the juice. It's not overpowering, and a lot of Simon's juices they are really well balanced. This is one of them. The one thing I noticed when I was vaping this, and I can feel it now, is that I know we've had a bit of a crap summer so far, but this is I think this is a little bit of a summer vape. Nice and refreshing. You can kind of see after having a heavy meal, you could vape this and kind of cleanse the palate. I suppose that's what sorbets and citrus sorbets and lemon sorbets and even lime sorbets are kind of what they're intended to do, and this is no different. Like I say, it's not a heavy vape at all. It's quite light. Today I've been vaping this as well as the custard cream, and I love the custard cream that Simon does. I think it's one of the best custards out there, and but I do find after a couple of tanks he kind of gets a little bit heavy for me. I'm ready for a new flavour, and this is great because as soon as you vape this, that's it. You're kind of away you go again. So yeah, it gives a big thumbs up. Like I say, ideal summer vape. We just need the sun now, don't we? So no, it's good. Now I'm vaping this on my normal setup, using my twisted canthal, using the Griffin tank. running this on a relatively low, about 35-40 watts. What I'm going to do, I'm going to crank the wattage up and see what it goes like at higher. So I'm vaping this now about 70 watts now. Now the citrus really does, the lime does really kick. It actually changes flavour. The lime changes flavour on that. It's got quite a higher pitch, and it's making my mouth water. It's got quite a high tone on it, the lime in there. And I think you lose, with a higher wattage, what you do, you lose a little bit of the biscuit. That lime really does kick in. So if you want a juice which is a lot more limey or a lot more citrusy, turn the wattage up a bit. Plenty of vapour, guys, as we kind of come to expect. I don't know why I say that, because all cinnamon juices do produce that vapour. For me, I think maybe just a little bit further down. So this is about 60 watts now. That's it. You get a nice blend. The citrus, the lime comes to the forefront, and you don't lose the biscuit. So probably a mid-range temperature on this one, guys. So yeah, it's a good one. It's another good one, guys and girls. Like I say, very much a summer vape for me, this one. And yeah, if you like the juice, I'm sure Simon Bilmy will too, willing and to take your order. And yeah, so give it a go, guys and girls. Hopefully, if everything goes to plan, you've got a few extra kind of captions and a few graphics on this review. It's a little bit late because I had a nightmare over the weekend, and I'm going to have to re-record one of my reviews, but hopefully that'll be coming on tonight. So until next time, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll speak to you later. So happy tooting.